Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome to my channel, Escape the Matrix. And if you're new to my channel is about escaping the 9 to 5 life. And if you're down for that, make sure you subscribe. Today we're talking about the Amex Platinum, which is on the personal side. And then we're talking about the Business Platinum. And we're going to talk about which one is better suited for you. So let's first off start off talking about the differences, and then we can get down to all the traits that they have that are very similar. The Amex Platinum on the personal side, you get 100,000 points after you spend $6,000 within 6 months. So you have a really good amount of time to actually hit that spend. Hitting $6,000 in 6 months is pretty easy, about $1,000 a month. Most people have those type of expenses, and you get 100,000 points back. Now the Amex Platinum on the business side, you have to spend significantly more. You have to spend 15,000 within the first 3 months in order for you to get 150,000 point welcome bonus. So the Amex Platinum on the personal side does have a $200 credit for prepaid hotels that you book through the Amex portal. So you have a $200 credit. So if you go and book a hotel through the Amex portal that's $200 or less, with your credit, that will be fully covered. And the Amex Platinum on the business side does not have that. Also, on the personal side of the Amex Platinum, you do get $200 Uber credit, which you get $15 a month, and then in December you get that $15 plus another $20, so $35 for the month of December, for a grand total of $200 Uber credit. You can use that with either Uber rides, or you can also use it with Uber Eats. So that's a really helpful credit, and I think most people will end up utilizing that credit. But the business side Platinum does not have that feature, so keep that in mind. All right, so the next thing that we're going to talk about is the digital entertainment credit. With the Amex Platinum Personal, you get a $240 entertainment credit, so that can be used for Netflix, Disney, Hulu, or whatever streaming services that you may have. And you don't get it all at once, you get it $20 a month. But if you pay your Netflix with your Amex, you're pretty much getting your Netflix for free, which is a really good feature. And the Amex Business Platinum does not have that. The next one doesn't really make a difference for me. It's good to know at least. You do get a $25 a month Equinox credit with the Amex Platinum Personal that you don't get with the Amex Business Platinum. So that's something to keep in mind. You also do get a Saks Fifth credit on the Amex Platinum Personal, which I kind of wish I did have on my Amex Business Platinum. You get a $100 credit. You can use $50 semi-annually. So January through June, $50, and then June through December, another $50. It's not much, but I like free things, and I kind of wish that the Business Platinum did have that credit. So you also get a Walmart Plus membership credit. So that's about $13 a month you get in reimbursements from your Amex Platinum on the personal side that you don't get on the business side. So that's another perk that the business credit doesn't have that the personal side does have. You also get premium car rental status at places like Avis and Hertz and things like that with the personal card, and you don't get that with the business card. So that's another drawback right there. So I know, guys, so far it seems like the personal side is winning, as they have so many more things that the business side doesn't have. But now let's talk about some of the stuff that the business side has that the personal side does not have. So you get a 35% increase with your points. So let's say, for example, you have a flight that you're going to book in the Amex Platinum portal, and now that flight is actually, let's say it's 10,000 points. When you do it through the Business Platinum, you actually get 3,500 of those points back, because you get a 35% bonus for booking through the portal, and you don't get that on the personal side. So with the Business Platinum, you do get a $400 Dell credit. So you get $200 semi-annually. So January through June, you get a $200 credit, and then June through December, you get another $200 credit. And if you guys ever go on Dell's website, Dell has a lot of useful things. So I end up using that, and you probably will too. They have doorbells, they have cameras, they have a lot of things that you can buy there. So the $200 credit is pretty useful, and the personal card does not have that. So also on the business side, you will get a $150 Adobe credit. You know, if you use Adobe, that's great, and if you don't, then it doesn't really make a difference. So take that with a grain of salt, however you may value it. I don't really use it, but someone who does, it's great value. value. So you also get a $360 Indeed credit, and you can use 90 per quarter. So it adds up to 360. So if you are a business and you do need to do some hiring, you can use your Indeed credit right there. $360 for what it's worth. So last but not least, you get a monthly credit. You get $10 a month for your cell phone bill, which comes out to $120 for the year. So let's say your cell phone bill is $60 a month, and now you pay it with your Amex. You get a credit of $10. So effectively, your cell phone bill is now $50. So now that we got all the differences out the way, let's talk about all the features that are similar with both cards, and at the end I'll talk about which card is my favorite and why. If you guys are enjoying this video, make sure you smash that like button and hit subscribe so you see all the new videos that I post. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in, and now let's talk about all the similarities. And now both of these cards have a $695 annual fee. Both of these cards also get a $100 global entry credit, and you get that every 4.5 years, and the $100 pretty much covers your fee for the application of global entry. You also get a $189 clear credit. If you guys don't know what clear is pretty much like global entry, but it is a third-party company. And now I would recommend you use the global entry, but of course if you want to use the global entry for yourself, and then maybe if you have a companion that you want to use the clear credit for, this way now both of you guys have something that helps you get through airport security lines quicker. Yeah, so you can make use of the clear credit even if you aren't using it yourself. You can pay for somebody else. Another similarity is the $200 airline credit. So how this works is pretty much you have to pick an airline that you want to be your airline, and this pretty much covers your bags, checked-in bags that you have to pay extra for, and any incidental charges. So let's say you select Delta or JetBlue, and now it costs $50 for you to check in a bag with JetBlue or Delta. Now if you've already selected your airline as JetBlue or Delta, now that $50 is covered under your $200 airline credit. You also get complimentary gold status with Marriott Bonvoy and Hilton Honors. So you get free upgrades at these hotels if they are available as an honors member with gold status or a Bonvoy member with gold status. So this is pretty good because, you know, who doesn't love good treatment at hotels, right? You also get access to the Global American Express lounges. So this includes the Centurion lounges, the Delta Sky Clubs, and other lounges from Priority Pass. Another thing to note is that none of these cards have foreign transaction fees or preset spending limits. So depending on how you spend, that's how your limit will be set, and there is no preset limit. You can always call them if you have a big purchase coming up, and you can see if that purchase will be approved or not. Another thing is if you pay your phone bill with either of these cards, you get cell phone protection, and I think even if you don't pay your phone bill with these cards, you still get cell phone protection. So the way it works is that if your phone is damaged in some way, you can get that repaired for a credit of up to $800, and you get 2 of these throughout the year. So you can use it twice, but there is a deductible for using this, and it's $50, but $50 to get up to $800 of reimbursements is definitely worth it. You also get baggage insurance on this, so if you're flying and you happen to ever lose your bag, you get reimbursed up to $2,000, and if you also have a carry-on plus your checked-in bag, you can get up to $3,000. American Express is also great with disputes, so if you're ever having any issues with getting your money back for certain things or fraud, you won't have too many issues with American Express. They're great at doing it as long as you have a reasonable case. They'll help you out with that. So American Express also does give you extended warranty. So let's say you buy a computer or a laptop that has a warranty of 3 years. Now, if you purchase it with your American Express Platinum, you automatically get an extra year. So instead of having 3 years of warranty, now you have 4 years of warranty. This applies to anything with a warranty of 5 years or less. So if you have something 5 years, you'll get a warranty of 6 years. If you get something with a warranty of 4 years, you'll get an extra year, so you'll have 5 years. But if you get a warranty of something with 6 years and above, then it doesn't really help you. But nonetheless, it is a great perk. With the Amex Platinum, you also get purchase protection of up to $10,000. Yeah, you heard me right. $10,000. So let's say you purchase something and then right after you purchase it, it gets stolen, damaged, or lost. You have purchase protection for up to 90 days and you can get reimbursed or repaired or whatever American Express can do to help you up to $10,000. And it's $10,000 per purchase, and you can do this 5 times for a maximum of $50,000. You also get return protection, which is kind of similar to purchase protection, but it's a little bit different because now let's say you just bought a suit for $300 and now the return policy of that store is only 30 days and you no longer like the suit, you want to return it. You can return that suit to American Express after the 30 days up to 90 days. You can then send back that suit to American Express for a full refund. Last but not least, you get trip delay or trip cancellation protection. So if your flight is delayed 6 hours or more, all of your expenses until you get on that next flight is pretty much covered by American Express. So if you do have a delayed trip now, you can just go book a hotel and then take a Uber back, and it's all covered by American Express. You don't have to worry about that thanks to American Express. And then of course, if your trip is canceled, you'll get a full reimbursement from American Express. Alright guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up button and you subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments about this card, or you want to see a review of another card, please do comment it in the description. I appreciate you guys watching all the way through, and if you want to support my channel, make sure you use my link for the American Express Platinum cards, whichever one you decide to go, whether you decide to go personal or you decide to go business. So as far as this goes, it really depends on you and what is more valuable to you. If it was up to me, I would get the personal card because of the entertainment, the Uber, and things of that nature. Those are very valuable to me as I already do those things, and it would be nice to get a little reimbursement for doing those things. But one major thing is that if you are concerned about debt to income in any ways, just make sure you realize that the business side of things does not report to your personal credit, and the personal, of course, reports to your personal credit. So if you are in the process of purchasing a home or purchasing a car or getting some type of loan where you don't want your debt to income to be high, then the business card makes more sense for you. But if you are not, then I think the personal one makes more sense. So it really depends on you and your lifestyle. Let me know in the comments which one you guys like better. And once again, thank you guys so much for sticking all the way through. Until next time, Escape the Matrix out.